It's a glorious day. Oh, I think I should roust my deadbeat nephew. Wouldn't want him missing out.
Morning.
Yes, it is. How'd you sleep?
I think that was about the best sleep I've ever had in my life. I don't think I've ever been this happy. I mean, I just keep feeling like it's a dream, even when I'm awake. You know, I spent so much of my life screwing up, and I don't know, I guess I'm having trouble believing my good fortune. Got my son, I've got EOQ, and I've got you. I don't think life can get any better.
What are you thinking about?
I was just thinking that I am starving.
Me too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, I'll tell you what, I'll have Cook 2.0 make us whatever you want, okay? What do you feel like?
That sounds really complicated. You have to remember, my mornings consist of frozen waffles that the kids don't want.
Well, you know, I'm sure she's got some of those lying around somewhere.
How about we go downstairs and make breakfast together?
You sure?
Well, yeah, I happen to be a really good omelet maker.
No, hey, listen, that sounds great. I'm just thinking that, you know, we'll be scrambling eggs and frying bacon. Kind of makes a statement.
Yes, it does. It says, my girlfriend and I had a really fun time last night, and we would like to carry it through into the morning. And I don't have a problem with that.
So no regrets?
Not a one.
Okay, well, I hope you still feel like that when you come face to face with my family, because I gotta tell you, the Quartermains, not morning people.
Oh, please. I have known your family long enough. I am not intimidated by them.
Yeah?
And I have dealt with worse.
Worse than Tracy?
Yes. I'll take my chances.
Okay, because, you know, you came down pretty firmly on my side, and Tracy does give new meaning to the phrase, sore loser.
I think with these recent events, they show that when push comes to shove, Tracy's bark is louder than our bite.
Welcome.
Well, according to this, everything looks in order. And barring any unforeseen revelations, and with the Quartermains, that's always a possibility, the revised distribution.
Good morning.
Allow me to savor this. AJ, I am delighted you decided to grace us with your presence, and with an overnight guest, no less.
Be nice, Tracy.
I am being nice. Has it been so long that you have lost the ability to recognize it? Well, let me amend that right now. Elizabeth, you look very refreshed. I'm a little surprised, considering you raised the rafters last night with your celebrating. I would have thought you'd be dead on your feet. Croissant?
You know, Tracy, I gotta say, you're pretty cheerful for somebody who's just had their dreams crushed.
Yes. You did get the better of me. But what am I supposed to do? Crawl under the covers and hide? Drown my sorrows in discount vodka?
Diane, what are you even doing here? Yeah, actually, let me ask you a question. If you're here looking for a loophole from the vote, let me give you some advice. Save your time, save Tracy her money, because I beat her fair and square.
And what a beating it was. Hoisted by my own petard. To think it all came down to a piddling 5% of EOQ shares.
Not so piddling. Kiki's 5% cemented my position at the head of the table and left you out in the cold for good.
AJ, haven't you learned by now? Very little in life is for good.
What is that supposed to mean?
Choke on it.
What the hell is this?
I guess I was giving you too much credit to assume you can read. Allow me to assist you. It says, Kiki, not a Quartermain.
This doesn't make any sense.
But that's Miss Franco's daughter.
She is. That makes her a Quartermain.
Wrong again, AJ. You need to reread the article. Actually, just refer to the picture. It's a copy of Kiki's birth certificate. You see where it says father, Franco, Robert Frank, or any of his aliases are not listed there. The man listed is Silas Clay.
You know what? This is a forgery.
A forgery? Really? Do you think the newspaper would print an expose of this magnitude without first doing the requisite due diligence? You should have checked out Kiki's heritage before hinging your entire career on faulty DNA.
Wait a second. You were searching for Kiki the same as I was.
I was, but I was miles ahead of you in figuring out what her true value was. Nothing.
You're manipulating this.
I think you give me too much credit. Now, I'm sure somebody could scare up the original birth certificate for you if you want to take a gander, but it's not going to change the landscape. Kiki is not a quartermain. Therefore, she is not entitled to a piece of ELQ. So her 5% and your advantage has just gone bye-bye. Am I right, Diane?
Well, it's not the way I would have put it, but yes, technically you are correct.
AJ, don't worry about any of this. Who cares if Kiki is not a quartermain? It just means you and Tracy are tied.
Oh, I think I forgot to mention that last night I procured Lucy Coe's support. So her tie-breaking 1% puts me over the top and back in charge of ELQ. Uh-oh. What's the matter, AJ? You're looking a little peaked. What did I simplify for you? It's probably too complicated. Basically, I'm in, you're out.
How did this happen? I'm losing everything.
No, you're not. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. You and me were in this together, remember? And we haven't even begun to fight Tracy.
Oh, my goodness. Elizabeth, please, could you console AJ elsewhere? Diane and I need to fashion a press release announcing my stunning victory.
You haven't won anything yet.
Uh-oh, here it comes. Right on cue, total denial. AJ, you'd think you would know when you're beaten by now. It's been happening your whole life.
All right, Tracy, look. I'm just going to offer a word of advice. ELQ is a family company. A little cooperation right now.
Are you going to tell me to be gracious in victory? Because save your breath. I have earned the right to gloat, and I'm going to take full advantage of it.
Really, Tracy? Could you just try to act like an adult?
Everything I ever wanted. Diane, how did this happen?
Whoa! Allow me to let you know that Connie Falconeri found out the truth and decided to print it on her front page. Here is to freedom of the press.
What the hell are you talking about?
Check the byline. Connie wrote it, and with great panache, I might add. In fact, I'm thinking of framing that, so don't bend it. I want to put it up on the wall in my CEO's office. Which reminds me, I want your stuff out of there by end of day.
Actually, it's best not to allow AJ back in the building for corporate security purposes. It's just standard procedure with most firms.
Good thinking. Not to worry. I will have your stress balls and crayons boxed up and sent home.
Why would Connie do this? She has nothing against me.
Well, no one asked me, but it really doesn't take a genius to connect the dots. Connie is romantically linked to Sonny, who hates you for a number of reasons, not the least of which are your actions past and present with regard to Michael.
Michael is my son.
Sonny doesn't see it that way. And after that unfortunate kidnapping incident, one can hardly blame him.
Snatching Michael and faking his death was bound to bite you in the butt one day.
You think Connie did this for Sonny?
I think it's a very big story and that any news outlet would have run with it. If Connie can make Sonny happy and hurt you in the process, so much the better.
I think you're onto something. Sonny excels at revenge. He hates AJ with the fire of 1,000 suns, and if Connie could give him an early Christmas present, why not?
Okay, I've heard enough of this. Come on, we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna calm down. We'll think things through. We're gonna call your backers.
What are you talking about? You heard her. Come on, I don't have the votes. I'm out.
But this is just a setback, AJ. You've dealt with worse. You can deal with this. I will figure it out, okay?
Please don't try and spin this, all right? I know when I'm done. But I'll tell you one thing. I'm not gonna be the only one.
AJ, wait, no. Oh. Tracy, how
Again, thank you for all your help.
Well, congratulations in your victory, Tracy. You'll have my bill by the end of the week.
I look forward to it. Are you still here? I would have thought you'd left when AJ did with his tail between his legs.
I'm not abandoning him.
You will if you know what's good for you. Elizabeth, AJ's only going to disappoint you the way he has disappointed every single person that has ever believed in him. He is a chronic failure.
I do not understand how you can behave this way to your family.
I wouldn't expect you to. You're not family.
Do you see what this is going to do to him?
Oh, my God, he really has you snowed, doesn't he? Allow me to open your eyes. Elizabeth, A.J. did this to himself. His reach will always exceed his grasp because he looks for shortcuts. He never went to college, or he didn't finish college. I don't think he finished a business course. He wanted to run ELQ, and he doesn't have the vaguest idea how to do it. He didn't know how to fight for it. You should be thanking me for showing you who A.J. really is. He is a shell, a husk, an empty person that is not worthy of anybody's love.
Straight to voicemail. Figures. Sonny, it's me. I know you're upset with me, and I understand, but please turn your phone on and call me back. I want to talk to you more about this, and I would love it if you give me the chance to explain myself.
You try to explain it to me.